going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign of what's going to happen.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher Stock Channel. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understanding how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, guys, of course, we go over the funny article first. The $15 minimum wage will not be allowed in the stimulus package. Now, guys, I could have sworn the Democrats have the House and the Senate. Why not? I did a video on this, how Biden stated that he was going to put that $15 an hour inside the package. Nobody should be living poverty wages. And then now he backstabs. Just like I said, I did a video on that. Make sure you check out the Crypto Teacher channel, the main channel, so therefore you can check it out. Now, guys, we had a sell-off today, accelerates due to bond yields. The Dow falls 550 points. And guys, what have I been talking about since the beginning of this year? Yield rates. I keep you ahead of the game. Remember, that is my job, to show you how the New World Order works. Now, if I can see it as public information, you can see it as public information. So why is CNBC and all these other channels just talking about it? It's that serious. If it keeps rising with all this money out there, guys, of course that's going to hit the markets. But we know Janet Yellen has that secret weapon in her pocket. So over the next 4 months, she's going to dump that trillion, and that's going to help for a small amount of time for the front end of that yield curve where she can push it down. But then after that, guys, just like I said, at the end of the month, we're going to feel it. And it's definitely going to be a big correction at the end of this year. And then plus, we're going to have inflation. Plus, we're going to have more people out of work. So we only can imagine what's going to happen. Now we have BlackRock, Rick Ryder, say he's not worried about the rising yields. We know why he's not worried about the rising yields, because we know they bet against everything. We know what BlackRock does. 7.4 trillion and counting, is probably about 10 trillion now. But yes, the fourth hand of the actual government. But we have the Credit Suisse getting over into stocks, upgrade Sunrun, and guys, we know the renewable energy, solar power, wind power is going to be the future. The fourth industrial revolution is moving fast ahead. We know the stimulus package is about getting the infrastructure laid, so therefore we can move forward. Now we have the UK is the only person ahead of China when it comes to offshore wind sector. So again, guys, we're talking about renewable energy. Everybody's moving over to it. But we know when it comes to China, that is harder because there's so many people over there. Asia is a whole nother different story. But we know they're going to take advantage of the sector because of the cheaper labor. We understand that. Now we have Viacom bets you will subscribe to 5 different streaming services. So guys, you know what is so funny is that when I was growing up, they had this box where basically you get free cable. But then, of course, the cable companies got smart. They'll send a little signal, kill your box. Now, when it came to the actual free internet cable, you can tell they were allowed to do this over time. The reason why you can tell that the powers that be allowed people to have free cable, free different services, is because they were moving us over to this technology phase. You couldn't see it back then. Oh man, I got free cable. Why the Fire Sticks took off. We know at the end of the day, only thing I have to do is click on a satellite and it will cut it off. We know they can end it tomorrow, those who understand the technology. But the fact is that it's funny how they're allowed to go on for so long. We know that's definitely going to end. We know either they're going to hit a signal or they're going to put some laws in place to put it in. But definitely, guys, you can tell that the New World Order is always one step ahead of you, because now we're going to see where people are not going to have a choice but to do all these streaming services. Then you're going to be paying more than your actual cable bill that you had trying to get rid of the cable bill. You're going to be paying just as much money with all these streaming services. But remember, guys, it's always a plan. Now, we have Bank of America, one of the best bank stocks. That is definitely true, guys. Remember, bank stocks, you're always going to be safe. These dividend stocks, Verizon, you're going to be safe when it comes to this turmoil. Not only are you going to be getting dividends, but then you know they're buying their own stock back. And, of course, when it comes to Verizon, you know it's a solid stock. It's not going to pump in value, but it's going to be solid. We know they're leading the way for the 5G. Now, we had home builder stocks, took a semi-hit. Just like I stated, we know Janet Yellen has that secret weapon in the back pocket. Of course, yes, they're taking a hit, but believe me, they're going to keep moving up throughout the summer, and then we'll have a pullback going to fall and winter. Now, we had Kathy Wood's Space ETF, guys. Don't forget about that. UFO, not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. We know the tech sector is going to get hit for a little while, but the fact is that when it comes to these UFO stocks, definitely, guys, they're going to make a lot of money because we know the powers that be are doing what? Investing in it. Nothing but a distraction. We know nobody's going to space, but the fact is that basically these stocks definitely go up. Now, we have Disney and Uber. Lyft are definitely going to benefit off the opening of the actual economy. Just like I said, spring and summer, once it hits, it's going to be out of this world. People are going to be out traveling, out and about. We know they're basically fed up with sitting at home. These reopening stocks are definitely going to pay off. Now, we have Twitter basically soared today. Don't forget, I think we was talking about Twitter when it was maybe $38, $43. Now it had moved all the way up to $8, correct a little, and then right back up. So, guys, when it comes to Twitter, they're talking down and talking right back up. Do not forget that Twitter, Facebook, they're not going anywhere. And then getting over into the actual indicators, guys, which was very, very important today. We had the dollar up. The VIX, of course, spiked up. And then, of course, we had yields moving up. And, guys, these yield rates are so, so important. Yes, we don't have any interest rate, but we definitely have bond rates. They were manipulating them down because of all this money printing. They were holding them down. Now they're allowing them to rise. And by them allowing them to rise with these bonds, it's definitely going to hit the market. But like I stated, Janet Yellen has that 4-month, $1 trillion weapon that she's going to be able to put in the market. And then by the time she finished doing that, you'll have Biden's stimulus package at $1.9 trillion that's going to hit the market. But like I stated, fall, we're definitely going to take a big pullback because not only will we have the bond rates rising, but then also, guys, we're going to have inflation. But guys, that's all I have for you. Do not forget to check out the Crypto Teacher channel. Learn the new economy, crypto's blockchain. Yes, we're taking a dip, but if you follow my channel, you know it's nothing but CME. We do it every month. Plus, guys, like, subscribe, spread everywhere. This channel, like, subscribe, spread it everywhere. And y'all have a wonderful day.